So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Manchester United lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two.
Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That has been slung wide. And the keeper's got it again. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
Climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cruyff! Off the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. Neymar. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van der Sar trying to keep this in. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cruyff, good read, needed to be. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Menu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a brilliant interception. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kagawa. And here's Beckham. And he's picked it up out wide. Played in by O. Up he goes! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply. Chance for a shot! Now it's Cruyff. Ferdinand.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Menu. Šeško. Irwin. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Chooses great chance! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's good play. Kagawa. Beckham. Šeško. Shot could be... And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Kagawa, looking to play him in. And the shot! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
26,
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Number 18, Scholes. Number 8, Park Ji-sung.
Irwin, De Ligt. For O'Shea. Nicely weighted ball. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Menu. And it's Scholes. Crosses it in. And the ball is out of play. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Menu, De Ligt, O'Shea, looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Irwin made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Beckham. Chance, surely! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. This their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Oh, can he finish? Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Ferdinand. Menu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Ferdinand has got himself a free kick. Could try cutting inside here. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Picked out, and a chance! He has done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And it's Scholes. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Irwin ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Going for goal! Rising over the bar. Scholes. Now, can they get him away? Scholes. Holland. He's having a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Holland. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Menu goes sliding in, and he was quick to react. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. And the finish! That's another chance. Danger averted for now. Great pressure, plenty of it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Park Ji-sung. Scholes. Park Ji-sung is one of the key... And he shoots! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the shot! Has a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Short changes him with that pass. Park Ji-sung. And here's Scholes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Park Ji-sung. Now Menu.
There will be 3
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he latch on to this? Big chance, corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries to pass it through. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's that, the end. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, we expected better, and so did Van Nistelrooy! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run. Neymar! That could spell trouble. Beckham gathers from the goal kick. And it's Cruyff. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Searching pass he's played there. That's a throw. Roberto Carlos in with the challenge. Nice bit of trickery. And he's heaved it away. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Terrific header! Goal! Manchester United! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
There's the shot! Shot could be on. That has been slung wide. Cantona! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cantona clearly thought he had the beating of the...
And Van Nistelrooy! Engages and forces him off the ball. Ferdinand. 30 minutes gone. Kaká running with the ball. Kaká. There he goes, motoring full. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kaká really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gets a good foot in there.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rodri deals with that comfortably.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Cruyff. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And it's Neymar. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Kaká. Oh, well played. Neymar goes steaming forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That is lovely. Oh, good take in a good area. O'Shea gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Goes looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's in on Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And another try! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's gone looking for safety. He's had it taken off him. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Kaká. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot!
The attendance for this match.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Steaming on goalwards. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Kaká! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's a sharp pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Some resolute defending there. But that has not gone well. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Beckham is always looking to break lines. Quality ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Cruyff.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he plays one through. And this is Ronaldo. Chance! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Darren Fletcher delivers, and that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Carlos. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kaká. Fletcher! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Messi. Oh, they can break here. That's good vision. Messi is onto this. And a chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. That's going to go a long way. Can he get it through?
There will be 1 minute
And the shot!
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh no, that was never going to make it. The defender is not giving up on this. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos, always onto this. Roberto Carlos is fouled. Ferdinand gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Rooney. Now it's Cantona. Played out to the left flank. Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been cut short. Menu goes looking wide. Now, can they get him away? Bale puts the... Gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Messi. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course... And a chance! And that certainly packed a punch. And here's Ibrahimovic. Corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ferdinand. Well, that pass isn't the best. And now they can spring out of defence. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Spread it left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. "15 minutes till half-time." Oh, that's well spotted. Chance here to counter. Rooney. Cantona. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bale. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cantona! Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. And Messi! And he comes up trumps again. It's their second corner of the game. Beckham with the short one. Pulls it. Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Menu. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And Dixon. Van Nistelrooy.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Menu. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution for Manchester United, number 14.
And the action is back on the way. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead.
Taking place.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Rooney. Cantona quietly revving up. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Could be danger here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pullet finds himself offside. Look at the space here. Oh, good-looking ball. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice-looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's being urged to shoot. Quality ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Knocks it into space. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Rooney goes pelting down that left-hand side. Aimed in towards the centre.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
He's found a way through. Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And this is Rooney. That's good defending, very good defending.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's the header! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different...
Haaland! Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Beckham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's a goal kick. Dixon. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Climbs up big! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cantona. And it's Vieira. Very much into the last knockings. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he was alert to it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's picked it up out wide. Now the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Opts to play it back. He shifted it to the flank. Now the delivery. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much...
And he's straight offside. And it's Beckham. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Ibrahimovic running with the ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Eto'o. Can he spark a counter here? Neymar. Oh, that is a nice touch. Neymar! Oh, terrible pass. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a little off target. First quarter of an hour gone. Eto'o, he's away! Oh, look at the space here. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a really well-measured ball. Shot at goal! And it's Ferdinand. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. And this is Eto'o. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
That has been cut short. And here's Eto'o. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Kaka. Ibrahimovic. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Messi looking to run onto it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Threads one in. Well, that's an excellent interception. Pull it. Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but chance! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! And the ball's... and the keeper couldn't hold it. A whisker high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt...
Manchester United get the ball rolling for the second period.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 15, Walker.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 2, Dumfries.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Eto'o. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cruyff, now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's superb. Real chance! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go... It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kaká. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Eto'o. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tries to pass it through. Neymar looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff, lovely feet. Now who's going to be first to this? Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Dumfries picks it up now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Neymar. He might be in here. He's found, takes a shot. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for
Number
changes
18,
on both sides,
Rooney.
actually. So
Coming
a
on the
double
field
substitution
is
here, both defenders.
Number 10,
Yeah, it's a reshuffle at the back, Peter.
Substitution
Introducing
taking
more
place.
solidity, I would think. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Beckham. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. In by Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. And he's away. Decent chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Manchester United have their third corner. Turns and goes, and the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Dumfries is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. It's out for a goal kick. Goes forward. And he's intervened well there. Garnacho. There's a sharp little ball here. Opts to play it back.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Can he finish? Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff, played out to the right. That is a great pick out. Maldini. And the pass is intercepted. A heavy challenge. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Manchester United, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! And that is the last effort of the game. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Beckham playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
And he's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bale puts them all in. And now they can spring out of defence.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Costa Curta. Luis Suarez. And it's Beckham. Bale. And here's Ibrahimovic. Kukçu. Bale. And this is Batistuta. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And Batistuta! And he's had it nicked away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pass is just off target. Cafu. Japan still without a single shot on target. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And has a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Batistuta really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Neatly clipped into space. Ibrahimovic. Cafu. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ambitious ball here. Van Dijk. Baresi. Rijkaard. And Azar. And here's Batistuta. Mbappe knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Luis Suarez. Cafu. And it's Kukçu.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Bale. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. Cafu. And here's Bale. Cruyff. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now, can they get him away? Deep cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cafu. Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. To Azar. Cafu. And Azar. And it's Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Ibrahimovic. Japan do have a chance to counter here. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Japan really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he's there to clear it. Chooses to go back. Oh, that's neat. Beckham. Thinks one through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. Kukçu. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
He's played it back. Probing pass. Gets his head on it! And he's done it! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That has ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. And it's Cruyff. That is a great pick out. He is through here! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Kukçu. Azar. No way through. Azar! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Hazard had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Out to the left it goes. Bale. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. And the ball is out of play. And the two sides... Oh, they could be caught out here! He's one-on-one, surely! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Japan have themselves a chance from the spot. Aldero will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And he's kept it out. Now, who's going to be first to this? Played in. Cleared without hesitation. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Can he get onto this?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Hazard. Number 10,
Japan
Kuchu.
perhaps wondering what the
Number
best time is for their next
Striker.
substitution.
Coming on the field, number
Just
15,
about up to 75
Vets.
minutes.
Number 21,
Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed
Number
easily.
13, Xabi Alonso. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Bale. Now it's Wirtz. And he's found a way past. Decent chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Wirtz was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Messi. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Arsenal with another corner. Arsenal get their 4th corner. Header! Oh, taken with style. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shot at goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Batistuta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hangs in a cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cafu. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cafu. Wirtz. And it's made its way to him. Foot in. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now Costa Curta. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.